So, what do you do when your kid is not listening?
I've told you a million times.
Right, or I just told you once. I shouldn't have to say it more than once, right?
Right.
Right, one time is enough. All right. So this is the dynamic. You are asking your kid to do something. It could be making your bed.
Go brush your teeth.
Put your shoes away.
Feed the dogs.
Put your shoes on.
Brush your hair.
Take your shoes off.
Stop hitting your brother.
Hit your brother. Anything. And so you make this request, and then you come back a minute later, and they are
Playing Legos.
playing Legos,
Reading a book.
playing with the dog,
Anything.
fighting with their brother.
Yes.
They are cleaning the drain of the sink with their toothbrush. Something gross.
Anything other than what you have asked them to do.
Exactly. Okay. And then you come in and say, hey, I just told you to brush your teeth. And they look at you like they never heard you before and you're an alien from outer
Deer in the
space.
headlights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. You've seen that look. Not just in your kids, but probably in your husband sometimes. It's there.
Yeah. Okay. So the tool that we're going to talk about today is called Message Sent is not Message Received.
Until
Repeated back. Yeah. So this is probably the single best parenting tool that we have ever been given, and it resolves 80% of the problems that you have with your kids not listening.
And it is so simple.
It's so
You
simple.
may think it's so simple that it's not going to work.
This is going to be stupid simple.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to maybe discount this because it just sounds too simple.
Right.
But I'll tell you, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. It came from a brilliant man. Not me.
No.
Another brilliant man.
Yes.
All right.
You are brilliant.
I am quite brilliant.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. And
Moving
you're
on.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on.
We'll not kiss in the movie. Okay. We'll kiss later. All right.
So, the way you do this,
Yes.
back on track.
When you ask your child to do something like, hey, can you please go put your shoes on? You ask them to repeat it back to you and say, can you just tell me what you heard me ask you to do?
It would look like this. I'll be the child.
Okay. Can you go please put your shoes on? Can you repeat back to me what you just heard me say?
You want me to go put my shoes on?
Yes, thank you for hearing me.
Okay.
Okay.
Just like that.
So here's the dynamic behind this, is that your child is stuck.
No, they're not stuck. They're connected.
They're connected.
They're connected with the thing that they're doing. Usually it's play. Kids' number one needs play and discovery. So your child is connected to this thing. You're not the thing and the shoes aren't the thing. The toy or the TV or the dog or the cat or the string is the thing.
And your request is like a comet that just came right into their orbit, and before they could even notice it was there, just left. And you think that you've connected with them by making this request, but the reality is that they are still connected with play or whatever object or thing that they were involved with, and it is quite literally one ear.
Out the other. You heard that growing up. In one ear, out the other?
Exactly, and so you're being critical of your kid, and the reality is that you're not communicating in a way that on their level, essentially. So when you
Use this tool.
yes, when you use this tool, and you ask your child to
Repeat it back.
repeat it back, what you're doing is you're creating a pattern interrupt. You're interrupting their connection that they have with play or whatever there is that they're doing, and you're asking them to use their mental power to verbalize what they just heard you say.
Big word is you are giving them an awareness to this other thing, which is something a lot of children, most children don't have. They're not even aware that you're there when they're playing. So you're creating a pattern of awareness to other things and other needs.
Right. So once they repeat it back to you, then you know that they have received the message, and you increase the likelihood of them actually doing this thing by exponential. I don't know how many times.
We would
A
have to keep
lot of
track.
time. A lot
We'd
of
really
times.
have to keep track for you.
Yeah.
But it's great.
Most of the time, they will do what you have asked them to do at that point, or they may give you a reason why they can't do it at that point.
That's true.
I don't know where my shoes are. That's a common one. Okay. But at least you're communicating at that point, and you're less frustrated at the end of this, and they're less frustrated at the end of this because now you are communicating clearly with each other, and it actually does work with.
That's the dog moving the tripod. Yeah. There he is. See, we don't just have kids, we have four-legged kids.
Yes.
And they all want to
And
be
we're
around
trying to
us.
communicate with them too.
Yes.
So
this tool, practice it.
practice it. You may not get it right away. It may take some practice in actually getting to use it.
It will take some practice.
Yes. So message sent
Is not message received
until it is repeated.